Hey guys, welcome back. If you haven't noticed by now, we have moved. We're finally in the house now, getting our bedroom set up and taking back control of our laundry situation. It's literally like the house just threw up here when it came to clothes. I had no rhyme or reason for this laundry, but regardless, it's been cleaned, it's everywhere, and it needs a home now. And today I'm going to be organizing our master closet a little bit. Nothing set in stone, but we're finally able to get in this house and live here. The fresh vibes are finally coming together. Let's go ahead and get started.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
It was really great to finally get the bed up. I wanted to say too, I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for all the recent shares and the likes and the comments, and also all the love on my new social sites, little videos I've been posting. I did a couple entertaining videos over on Facebook and Instagram. I'm also trying to share more stuff that I'm doing on a regular basis over there as I'm getting more comfortable with reels and stuff. So if you want to tune in for those, then that'll be great. My plan right now is to just upload once a week. I'm trying to stick to a weekend upload. I know that'll probably change when summer comes, but for now that's what it is. And then just tune in with you guys more over on socials on a more regular basis, throughout the week. My brain is screaming at me 1,000,001 things to do, especially having all this space now. But I'm trying to just remind myself that, finally reaching a place where we're decluttered. Things are a lot less. We still have things we don't need, don't get me wrong, but I'm really over that whole need to declutter everything since we have a little bit more space. And just apart from that is just I'm over the need to continuously keep buying a bunch of crap so that way I don't feel the need I need to declutter it. But through that though, I've just been filling my brain with all these ideas on things I could be doing. And mostly that's not really home projects, but more personal projects. So there's things I want to do for food wise with getting healthy, losing weight. And there are some projects that I want to work on with the kids. I actually want to set my sewing machine up and do a few sewing projects with them. Me and Jordan right now, she's in Girl Scouts. So we're getting ready to set up selling cookies at cookie booths, maybe making some cute little crafts for the kids. But apart from those small projects, I don't have anything major that I want to do to the house predominantly right now. We don't have central air conditioning as we have baseboard floor heating. So financially, the goal for the summer is going to be to set up some kind of air conditioning system here. So the major house projects aren't really on my list, but in this room particularly, we do need a new bedroom set. I have been on the lookout for one. I kind of looked on Amazon. I kind of would just like to find one in a physical store, but I haven't really been anywhere other than Walmart. And the two that I liked there, they didn't have our size, a king bed one at either of the Walmarts I went to. So I was like, okay, I'll just take this as a sign to go look somewhere else, which is great because actually the last bed set I had from Walmart, it got holes in it very quickly. I don't know if it was from our washer or the dogs or what, but I had it forever and I just tossed it out recently. So we do need new pillows and new bed sets for the beds, for Savannah's bed and our bed. And then there's a few organization things that I bought that I need to put up. In this room specifically, the window treatment needs to be replaced, the blinds, or maybe just put up some curtains or something over it because they look super dingy because they're yellowy beige. I don't know. And I would love to get to finishing up my photo projects. I would love to print all the photos that we have into physical books so I can put them on the bookshelf in the family room so we could actually spend time looking through them and reminiscing together and stuff. So I really want to get those printed, and I would love to get some physical pictures on the walls. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna go the mixed tile route or if I'm gonna like do our own photos, but I definitely want them to be very large photos, I think, in quite a bit of the rooms. James is so handy. He literally does like all this stuff around the house, and it's insane how he just picks up tools and gets things done. I love it. But here's the bed all complete. It just needs that sheet and bed set. But for now, I'm just using what we have, and then gonna move on to trying to organize this closet and get through some of the laundry.
Sorry, we always record again because we're always arguing about how to build things.
Great.
It's relatable.
Yeah, I came in here to record James putting the bed together. Well, we were supposed to be working together, and then, well, we started arguing about how to put stuff together.
We were arguing about how to put stuff together.
We were arguing about how to put stuff
How to
together.
put it together when you didn't know how to put it together.
I put this bed together originally.
Yeah,
I filmed it too, actually.
I know.
Yeah, I did. It took me 3 hours to put this bed together the first time. And I was just going on about how I feel like every time James is doing something, it's always me catching the end of it because we get into a scuffle. And I'm like, all right, well, I forgot about filming now. I'm gonna go do something else. And now here we are. I'm tired. But it's about to be done. I didn't have to go find the instructions again.
Did you like strip this or something?
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with our bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. For the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move.
You don't see Savannah because she doesn't like to be present very much, but you'll notice here that everybody's enjoying themselves here in the new house. James has this mini fridge. It's like a micro mini fridge that he put in the family room area on the level of our room, which is hilarious. And he just keeps a couple beers in there for himself for when he gets off work. He can sit down and relax and have a beer, which I think is funny because it's like, aren't you bougie enough that you have an extra fridge in the basement? Like, you have to have a micro fridge too. So that cracks me up. Something funny too that he did was he actually put in a urinal downstairs in the basement bar room. I'll show it in the upcoming video because I don't have footage of it yet, but I'm like, wow, this is hilarious. But I'm like, you know what? Go ahead and do whatever the heck you want to do here. Like, we're here to enjoy ourselves and like do whatever you want, you know? Now, as for this laundry, the main goal was to just get it put away somewhere, even though I don't technically know how I'm doing everything yet. There was like a rough draft of a few things, but a lot of this just needed to be put into the kids' rooms, and they were in charge of like coming to get that when I was done with it. I did manage to go through quite a bit of it, and I got like a large bag of donations out of this, as well as a bag of stuff to throw away. One of the things I'm still really excited about here is, although we have more space, everything is still geared towards the closet in the space. So like not necessarily like folding clothes, because I really hate folding clothes. I like folding clothes for the file system, like in cubes. But I just hate folding clothes for drawers. That's where like my pajamas are. But I just hate folding clothes for drawers. I just prefer to hang. So I just hang up as much clothes as I can.
Fast, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all
While we're here and I'm noticing all the stuff that we have, I realize in a way that some stuff I just hold on to way too long, especially like thrifted items. I feel like there's some thrifted items that I get rid of a lot less quick compared to even new items that I bought cheap and they just don't last as long. So like I just prefer thrifted items sometimes. Sometimes the clearance and the sale is worth the money, but sometimes it's really not because the quality just isn't there. But sometimes the quality also really isn't that necessary, for certain things that just need to be replaced, especially for kids, because I feel like for kids, it's just so stupid to like have to spend a lot on their clothes because they go through new clothes every single year. Until they reach probably like a certain age. And even then it's questionable. Like you're still buying new clothes every year. One way though that I've offset a lot of expenses and just having too much clothes is that when it comes time for school shopping, I try to gear myself towards only buying each kid nowadays 5 outfits each. And then their birthdays also in September around the school start time. So like if they happen to get any birthday money from that or something and they want something around that time, they can go pick a couple items and then, a couple months later, which my kids were born in the fall. So by Christmas time, sometimes they're finally into that new size. So I try to get them some clothes for Christmas. But basically just getting away from buying everything at one time, because then it also changes your mindset to when there actually is a sale. It's like, oh, you already have some stuff, so you don't need to go crazy when it's on sale. But also, if you wait for everything until it is on sale, then it's like you feel deprived and you need everything at the time of the sale. So it's like, we're just always bombarded by like all these sales and stuff, and it can just be super conflicting. But one major thing I do too is just we don't go shopping for fun. I'm not someone that goes shopping for fun. I try to not just go hang out at the stores just because I have time that day, unless it's particularly geared towards like looking for some holiday decor, which I try to only do like one trip per like each holiday to go see what they have or something. And then like in the summertime we'll go do like day trips and stuff to the mall, and like we'll eat at the food court, and they might get an outfit or like an accessory or something. But I'm definitely not someone that likes to just go hang out at the mall. So I mean, shoot, if you're gonna give me $1 million or something, we can go to the mall, but like predominantly I'm really not going to go hang out and shop for fun. So as beautiful as it is going to be to have all this space in this closet, my goal hasn't been thinking about all the stuff I want to put in here. Although I would like to replace the things I have with like some updated things and new sizes. Those are my shorts there. I have like around 7 pair, and I've had most of them for like 3 years. So I kind of just wear things, especially jeans. I feel like you just need good jeans. Like cheap jeans just won't hold up, especially if you have any kind of thickness going on the bottom half. Like they're just not going to hold up. But like a good pair of jeans that you can get worn into, like that's the jam. That's the way to go. Some brands are just the way to go too. That was a lot of gibberish, but that's my thoughts for this. Also, with accessories here, I did end up deciding that I want to put some new organization in for James's belts, and then I haven't decided what to do with the shoes yet. I'm thinking maybe like all those bags at the top are literally like all of our shoes that we haven't unpacked yet. My husband, he's the one with the shopping problem with the shoes, with the clearance sale, just because he goes through many different kind of shoes for like all his different sports and activities and stuff. But that's the one thing that I need to figure out a system for. I'm thinking like baskets on the bottom of there, but we'll see. The other thing I want to replace this year are my bags. These are the bags that I have right here. I would like to sell a few of these and then downsize and get a couple different versions. I'm not really like a really big bag carrier, but I feel like, the need to have something. I really like my going out bag, but I think I finally found my comfort though with like my everyday bag. So I'd like to replace and upgrade that. So the funniest story happened as we were doing the closet when it was finally done. When we came to view the house initially, the closet was like this initially when we got here. So I really didn't think anything of it, to be honest. But when the painter had left, we realized that the closet actually hadn't been set back up properly. So when we got the closet freshly sprayed, this part wasn't done up properly. So A few of these we found throughout the room after the fact. So when I finally realized it, I put this shelf back up how it was supposed to go, and then the bottom shelf ended up not being painted properly. I didn't say anything to the painter either, so they just assumed like that's how I wanted it, because I didn't move it. They shouldn't be expected to move it either. So now I have extra paint, but in the future I'm gonna have to come in here and roll this out so it can match and be freshly painted as well. But when I realized this, me and James were cracking up, because it was like, why did we not realize that? Like, the pieces were literally in the bedroom too, so it was really funny. So right now the only place we have them are in our lamps in the house, and all of our lamps are dimmable. So these are all dimmable right here, multicolored light bulbs, and they're 60 watts. If you're interested in these, I will have them linked in the description, and I'll link them over in my stories for you guys as well. These are so cool. The kids also love them if you have kids lamps. And it's just super fun because it's a great holiday thing you can do without adding any additional clutter. But if you have any accessibility issues for you or people in your family, either with low vision or with mobility, I think that voice activated lights are really great because it can help you save on your power bill, and it's just fun.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the lights blue.
Okay.
I also have to find our light bulb cover. It's somewhere in the house missing, but we do have our other lights installed and they change colors. Alexa, turn the lights green.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the lights purple.
Okay.
So these are really great also for me, because when I get up in the middle of the night and I can't see, I can say, Alexa, turn off the lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on the lights.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the lights bright white.
Okay.
So they do all different things, like they change every color you can imagine, and it's all voice activated, which is great for me, and that makes it like a huge accessibility feature as well for the home. James also picked out some end tables for our room to go with the lamps that he found. These are so super cute. He found them on Amazon. I'll link them down below. Not the lamps. The lamps I think were from like Gardner White or like Art Van or something on the clearance section. But these are super, super cool. They have a soft close drawer, and then in the very back of them, everything can plug into it. So I think there's like 2 USB ports and a cord, and then you plug in the actual nightstand itself. You'll have to let me know down below if there's any specific videos that you would like to see here, or something specifically that you'd like done, or is there anything I could answer or share over on Facebook and Instagram story for you guys. Otherwise, I'm pretty much all wrapped up here. I hope you enjoyed your visit today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.